Some of us have really tapped into our creative energy and engaged in DIY activities to help us through the pandemic.
And joining us now with maybe your next DIY project, here to show us how to create a beautiful resin craft, is resin artist Niki and Anastasakis. Niki, nice to see you this morning. Good morning.
Nice to see you guys. Good morning.
Okay, what exactly is epoxy resin, and what do we need to keep in mind when working with it?
Epoxy resin is a type of material that when dried, it's so beautiful and shiny, and it kind of has a glass-like finish. And what you do is you want to mix, they come in 2 bottles usually, so you want to mix 1 part hardener and 1 part epoxy. This is Crystal Resin from Toronto. They're in Markham, so I love supporting local. And what you do is you mix the 2 together, 1-to-1 ratio in a cup. And I've already done that here. So I've mixed each, and then I've poured them into cups where I've added my colors, as you can see here. And this is what you kind of get when you mix them. And epoxy basically, it has a lot of fumes, and when working with it, you want to make sure that you have a properly ventilated room, you are protected,
right,
and you have the proper eyewear and ventilation in your room as well, and a respirator. For the sake of this video, we won't use one because we're just doing 1 small board, but those are the tips if you're at home using it.
Okay, so you're going to be pouring it on a charcuterie board, and what other surfaces do you pour this on?
So I've done coasters, I've done canvas, so I've done artwork as well. There's a canvas behind me. I also do trays. It's really popular on a bunch of surfaces. Right now, charcuterie is all the rage, so those seem to be doing really, really well. You can also do it on floors. Actually, that's the history of epoxy resin. A lot of people would do it on their garage floors, and now it's transformed and become this hobby that everyone's doing at home on artwork.
Can we see you put it on the charcuterie board?
Let's do it. So you want to take your color that you've mixed. You want to mix it for around 2 to 3 minutes, which I've already done. And here we go. So we do a little bit of this wave.
Really cool wavy effect here, and I feel like we're missing out on all the fun, as always.
I'm sorry. I wish you guys could do it with me. I know.
And then
but this.
Do you add a seal to it after you do this or something?
So usually, sometimes I'll put a top coat, but no, it's good to go. Like, it dries really, really beautifully and shiny, as you see beside me. And it's typically good to go. If you want to seal it up with a clear, you could do that. But I'm going to show you here how I get this kind of design on the wave now that I've patched up the blue. So what you do is you take clear and you make a little line at the end of the wave.
Okay, I tell you what, Niki, we are out of time, but when you get the finished product, we're going to put it up on our social media at Morning Show CA. Niki, good to see you this morning, and thanks for this. So much fun.
Thank you.